Oh yeah, looky here, the Dagger Juice. This guy, what was your name?
Gil.
Gil comes pulling up with a blast from the past for me, the Dagger Juice. This came in 2 sizes. I think there's either a small or large. This is a small. I think the other one's a 7.0. 7.1. So there's 2 sizes in the Juice. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick kind of like, this was back during Dagger when they had the inflatable. They have inflatable hip pads. This was an adjustable thing for your hip. So you can see there's a screw missing in there, but there's 2 screws here. You loosen that up, you loosen these screws, and that came in and out supposedly to hold you down. There's supposed to be like a pump right here to squeeze and do that. And this is a seat pad that is actually the same material as a Croc shoe. So this seat pad was sourced from the same makers of Crocs. And if you guys ever see any of this old Dagger seat pad, you'll know what I'm talking about. It is removable with some bolts here. These bolts go into, I think, a post mold insert. His came out, but it goes right there. And you can kind of see where that inflatable outfitting went down. One of the craziest things with these old Dagger boats is the inserts through the hull. You see that screw, you wonder where that screw goes. Well, it goes right into an insert in the hull. And the problem was there was a hole right there, so that's a little plastic cap that was made. But you see what it does. It actually makes it pull, the track pulls it up right there, so that's why it wasn't. And you can see this is like the Dagger standard bi-level chine right there, how it drops. It's a really good hull. This was a very like underrated boat, by the way. This boat, like,
yeah, I haven't seen many of them.
The problem that when this boat came out, another boat called the Kingpin came out, and everybody bought Kingpins, and this boat kind of died early. But look at that rail, nice rail in it. And if you guys ever have a chance to pick one of these boats up, I recommend it. Paddles the river extremely well, doesn't it? This guy's been paddling it.
Rips around, it's a blast.
It's got a high rocker here, so it kind of skims up over things. It was a little bit ahead of its time, in my opinion. Very well designed boat.
Yeah, for like an overall do everything and have a blast doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it has this plastic, they call that the dog bone. That plastic that mounts here, it screws in there, goes down, and it's like an L, and it goes like that, and it screws in there. So all of this was like made in-house too, by the way. That's just some ABS plastic that was cut in-house. That was thermoformed. A lot of screws going on, but it was a really good boat. Also, there's a dog bone in the back, and it mounts onto that piece of foam. And you adjusted the seat with 1 bolt adjustment right here. So it's in the center right now. That seat adjusts, and it slides along that right there. So it slides along that. Uh-oh, I pulled this seat too hard, but that seat just pops down in there like that. Hear how it clicked? Because there's pine tree rivets on the bottom that go into those holes. You can kind of see the back band. This is the original Dagger back band too. This is all original outfitting. These things right here, the name of this is called the flip switch. And actually what that is, that's a gate opener. So it actually opens gates. The problem was there was a company called Immersion Research, and they owned the patent on ratchets. So nobody could put a ratchet in a kayak in America. So Dagger had to come up with something new, and that's what they came up with. Something that'll cut the shit out of your legs and doesn't work very well. So that's what, and what you do, you adjust it here, and it gives you 2 inches of adjustment on each side. But it's called the flip switch. You see how it kind of flips up and locks into place. Got to be careful, because we found that cut spray skirt's right there. Your spray skirt goes right there, and and that's a sharp edge, and it cuts them right there. Yeah, rotomolded thigh hooks, the old Dagger security bars, and isn't that a cool little logo that they put down inside there? Nice texturing. This is not sandblasted. This is actually done with a gun that you hold like that. Juice. Still the same drain plug. Cool boat.
Yeah, it was pretty mint when I got it.
It's in good shape to be, you know what? This thing's almost 20. I think it's about 17 years old. This boat's a 2004. It came out in like 03 and ran to like 05. They ran it for 2 years and they discontinued it. But yeah, that's the Dagger Juice. Look at that. Woo, the juice is loose, baby. Little OJ. It just slashes its way down the river.
It does.
And his pump. So whatever you guys think that could be used for, right between your legs, and you want to pump it like that. a bunch of times, and to let the air out, you go. This system has come apart on them, but he'd have to take this whole seat out to fix it.